magnificent woman.
Adrian, what's wrong?
Edmund, I've done nothing but tear your family apart. First Jillian and now her grandmother.
It's not your fault.
I can't stand everyone getting hurt.
Eugenia's gonna be fine. And Jillian will survive. And as for you, I am very glad that you are here. So, you think you can find your way to your room?
Oh, I think I'll find it.
Okay.
Thank you, Edmund.
You're welcome.
Good night. Did you find Haley? Are you serious?
As a matter of fact, I am, Haley. I hope you're comfortable, Duchess.
What is
Yeah.
going on? They can't find them.
Are you sure it's them? A man and a woman in fancy dress? Well, yeah, move in. I'll be right there. And look, Jerry, do not tip them off. They already gave us the slip once tonight.
That's formal dress, Captain.
It's Lieutenant! Whatever. Looks like we found them.
Don't despair. I mean, they haven't got them yet. If I know my granddaughter, she's a mass of nerves. If they even breathe in her direction, she'll know.
Yeah, plus Ryan's on guard, too. They'll be okay. They'll make it. They just have to keep a lookout.
Got a minute? I could use some good advice.
Sure.
You know better than most people how hard it is for me sometimes to deal with my past. You know, and I gotta tell you, I thought I was okay. I thought I had a handle on everything, you know? Facts of life. Who my mother is, my father was, Ruth, Joe, and how much I miss my sister, you know? Thought I knew every limb on the family tree, all the stories, the ones I tell my son now when he watches me shave in the morning, and the ones I'm gonna tell him when he's old enough to understand. But I heard a story tonight that makes me feel like I don't know a damn thing, you know, and I don't understand. How the hell could she do this to me?
Why don't you tell me what she did?
She lied. She has lied to me my entire life, for years. What the hell is that? Tell me, man. Try to explain it to me how somebody can look you in the face and tell you they love you, and yet they don't trust you enough to give you the truth. What kind of love is that?
What's wrong?
Look, I was wrong to come back here. We said our goodbyes. I just should have left it that way. Just forget I was here.
No. Is it about your work, your new assignment?
No, it's Opal.
Oh, dear God, what has Palmer done now?
You know, for the first time, Palmer's not the problem.
Then come in, Adrian. Tell me what's wrong.
my world just got flipped upside down. And all the craziness, all I could do was see your face.
Please, Raquel. Just go to bed.
Look, I know the police found her. Was she drinking?
No.
Well, why didn't she come home with you? Oh my God, did something happen? She had an
No,
accident?
listen to me. Listen. You're probably gonna read about it tomorrow in the paper, so I might as well just tell you now. Haley's in jail.
You know what really fries me is my husband. Excuse me, the man that I thought was my husband. He can't see my side. He can't see that I'm right.
Well, men tend to be myopic.
Yeah, but he had to make it an either-or thing. You know, like I can't love Mateo beyond all reason and still help bail out a friend. I mean, what is one night in a jail cell compared to Ryan spending his life behind bars for a bogus rape charge?
You know, sometimes the ones who love us best understand us least.
Yeah, but he still should have seen my side, my point of view. I'm the one making all the sacrifices. And you, look at you, Duchess Andrassi cooling her jets in Pine Valley lockup.
You know, I always admired Mahatma Gandhi. He said, you can't shake hands with a clenched fist.
I don't want to fight with Mateo. I just want Ryan and Jillian to be safe.
You know, unfortunately, that police lieutenant, he looks capable.
Yeah, he could have them in custody for all we know by now.
Oh, hopefully he's just chasing after the wrong suspects.
2 wild goose chases in the same day, it's too much to hope for.
Oh, Haley, you were the most marvelous decoy.
Yeah, I just hope we bought them enough time.
I hope they are hidden away in some hideaway right now.
From your lips, Duchess.
My lips.
Hey, Rick, I know there's been a lot of confusion tonight, and I'm sorry for it. But one thing is sure, I know that you don't live here anymore.
I know that.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. I'm not sure that I can explain it. Just for some reason, I felt drawn back here. Maybe the new year is making me feel sentimental.
Oh, well, out with the old and in with the new.
That's odd. The door was locked, but the alarm wasn't set.
Well, probably the agent forgot to arm it, or the movers didn't know the code.
Well, somebody has obviously made themselves very much at home in my old house.
Erica, if you're worried, we can call the police.
No, actually, for some reason, I'm not worried at all. No, I think it must have been the moving men. I bet those movers just couldn't help but nibble some of my leftover edibles.
Furniture jockeys with a taste for champagne.
That's a good thing I just left domestic. No, as a matter of fact, this house just had its share of parties while I lived here. Nights to remember and mornings after. I think it's only right that somebody sat down and had one for the road here.
To memories.
Yes, memories and ghosts and good times and bad.
Any regrets about moving?
Oh, no, not at all. I've outgrown this house. It's time for me to move on. But I just had a lot of happy memories here. I was very happy here for a very long time.
Yeah, I think I've got a few fond memories of this place when we lived here together, too. I have one vivid memory of you in the kitchen.
No, I mean, I'm sure that you are confusing me with one of your other wives.
No. It was you. It was this house in the kitchen. We had just gotten back from a banquet, and the food was atrocious. So you volunteered to whip us up a midnight snack.
Oh, now I know you're delirious.
No, I took you up on this once-in-a-lifetime offer. I just wish I had had a camera. A photo of Erica Kane, little apron on, wheeled in a frying pan.
You were spying relying on me?
Well, I wanted to make sure that you weren't calling the serving spoon, for an emergency backdoor delivery, but you weren't. You were in there cracking eggs into the skillet. I think you went through a complete dozen. But the effort paid off. I have eaten in five-star restaurants. I can't even remember the menus, but I will never forget the night that Erica Kane whipped me up a fried egg sandwich.
You smothered it in ketchup.
That's right. You do remember that,
Of course
don't you?
I remember that. I remember every wonderful thing that happened in this house. Like Bianca's first Christmas. Oh, and when I brought her home from the hospital, I'd held this beautiful, perfect pink little bundle in my arms. Look, this is exactly where we would hang her Christmas stocking, right there. And the tree would be there. Ah, this was her first home. This was her one and only true home. I also remember flying through that front door, coming home from a business trip, just bursting with news to tell my mother.
Erica, you'll always miss her, even though she's still with you.
I know. My daughter began her life here, and my mother's life ended here. Oh, so much of my life is connected to this house.
Jackson Montgomery was also a big part of your life here. Is that another reason you wanted to come back, because you miss him?
I didn't tell you, did I? I've had a revelation, Dimitri. I mean, life, no matter what it looks like on the surface, is never what it seems.
I guess the long and short of it is, my mother's not my mother. I'm the natural-born son of Opal Cortland. Only then, she was Opal Gardner. You hear me? Remember Opal said that my father and her were old friends, that he showed her some special trust and kindness. Well, I guess my father put his own spin on kindness. He took her off the streets, protected her from this jerk named Ray Gardner from beating on her and her boy. Gave her some shelter. 9 months down the line, she gives birth to me. What does that make me, Belinda? What does that make my parents? My mom and dad raised me on the word. They preached to me that love and trust and honesty, after God, that family was the most important thing in life. I mean, how could they raise me like that? How could they lie to me without telling me who I am and how I came to be? How could Opal, somebody I trusted, how could she walk away from me? I'm her own flesh and blood.
Tell me what I can do to help.
What's that saying? What you don't know won't hurt you? Well, they don't know the half of it. Ignorance is bliss compared to the truth sneaking up behind and bashing you over the back of the head.
Well, Dad, I know that secrets, they get heavier the longer that you carry them. They eat at you from the inside out. Maybe you can think about, why Opal did what she did, where she was coming from. I mean, she had an abusive husband. She was trying to protect you, right? She did what she did because she loves you.
Well, don't get me wrong. I mean, I know that she meant well, and I have no doubt a minute that she loves me, and even Adrian, but she should have told me. Maybe not then, no, but it's been a long time. How many times do I have to go through this? I've been through a lot. I can deal with just about anything. I can face anything. As long as I know what it is I'm dealing with.
Ted, I know why your mother kept the truth from you. I've done the same thing.
you think?
Ooh, I still have the touch.
Stop. Now, I think that I was pretty smart thinking of all that stuff about the Valley cinemas, science fiction, the fun.
And he believed it.
Does that mean you're going to be able to spend the night?
No. No, come on, Liza. You know my parents, and they would freak out if they found out.
What time do they wake up in the morning?
Early, 7 o'clock.
Well, I don't see why we can't set the alarm clock for 6 o'clock. That way you'll be there before they even open their eyes.
Because it's still risky.
Dad, I don't see how you can make love to me and then leave me in the middle of the night.
You're right. But, I really don't see why we should be worrying about when I'm leaving when what's important is right here and now.
Dad, what's also important to me is also tomorrow.
I don't understand.
Well, how are you going to feel about me?
What kind of question is that?
Well, I know it's old-fashioned and corny and everything, but it still means a lot to me.
I don't understand. You want to make love with me, don't you?
Well, I do. But I also want you to respect me.
You're kidding, right?
No.
Liza, I would respect you much more for being a real woman.
I want to. But I also want a relationship.
Well, what's a relationship without love?
I agree.
What are we waiting for?
Just a second.
Are you trying to torture me or what?
No, I just think that it would be more beautiful if we went to the bedroom.
Okay. I'm into comfort.
No, it's much more than that. It's more romantic.
Right. What now?
Well, I thought that I would go change and then I would call you when I'm ready.
Change.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you in a minute.
Wow. Liza. You're beautiful.
Well, Ted, this is the beginning for us, isn't it?
You know, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get enough of you.
Ted? Don't you want to get undressed?
Oh, yeah. I wasn't thinking straight.
Bye-bye. It's been nice getting to know you.